Fantasy Stables Regular Edition is a fun, realistic horse board game for 2 to 4 players created for teenagers and adults. This game is perfect for anyone who loves horses. To set up, shuffle card decks and place them on the board using the labels. There are 3 types of horse cards: yellow level, red level, and blue level, indicated by the band on the bottom of their cards. These color levels tell you which shows you can enter the horse in and how much they could be worth. They are shuffled into one horse stack. Start by dealing everyone's starting horses. Deal 1 red level and 3 yellow level horses to each player. Next, deal 1 matching value card to each of your horses. Red level horses get red value cards and yellow level get yellow value cards. These tell you how much the horse is worth if you sell it or at the end of the game. In Fantasy Stables, you take on one of 6 horse jobs. You could be Lauren the vet, Mark the farrier, Cindy the trainer, Krista the working student, Craig who owns the tack shop, or Jim the feed guy. Roll the dice and check the rolls to see which job you'll have for the game. Use the colored token that is matched to your job to remember who you are. All players start with $100,000. You can use the money to buy horses and enter shows. That's all there is to set up. Here's 2 stables for a 2-player game. For more players, just add more stables. To start playing, place the token that matches your job and place it on the New Year board space in the bottom left corner of the board. Every time you pass this space, you'll collect $60,000. Have everyone roll the dice to see who goes first. The highest roll goes first. On your turn, roll the dice and move your token on the board track. When you land on a space, there's 5 possible things that could happen: a show, auction, expense, buy a horse, or sell a horse. If you roll and land on a show, anyone can enter if they want to. All shows have the same 4 steps. First, pick one of your horses to enter. If the show is an orange show, any red or yellow level horse can enter. If the show is a blue show, only blue level horses can enter. If you match the discipline of the horse to the discipline of the show, you get +2 added to your dice roll. Also, you get an additional +1 if you enter a red level horse, so keep that in mind when you're picking a horse. Once you choose a horse, place it on the board. Next, everyone pays to enter the show. The show's entry fee is decided by its star rating. You can find the entry fee for each star rating on the board or on the back of the rules. Place the money in the center of the board. Add the purse from the bank. The purse is also decided by the star rating. Then, only if you've entered a yellow level or blue level horse, take a matching show card for the horse. These add to the horse's total value. The blue show cards are also a little risky and can sometimes contain accidents, so hopefully you're lucky. Tuck the card under the horse. Last, roll the dice to find out who wins all the money. The highest roll wins. Don't forget to add any add-ons you may have for entering a matching discipline and/or red level horse. Everyone gets their horse back after the show. There are 3 types of shows that have slightly different rules. I'm only going to talk about how they're different from a regular show. In the raffle show, the purse is a yellow level horse. The winner of the show gets the next yellow level horse in the horse stack instead of cash. The show has a star rating, but the discipline of the show is decided by the prize horse, so it could be different every time. Pasture raffles run the same as the regular raffle shows, but the prize horse comes from the pasture, and it can be either a yellow or a red level horse. If the pasture is empty, the turn is skipped. In sale shows, all the steps are the same, however, it's followed by a horse auction. The winner of the show gets to choose one of the horses entered in the show to auction. Anyone can bid except for the horse's owner. The starting bids are listed on the back of the rules. If you land on a private sale, you can sell one of your horses to the pasture for their total value. A horse's total value is the combination of their value card plus any show cards the horse may have. You can choose any of your horses. The bank pays you the money and you place the horse on the pasture board space. Return the value and show cards to the bottom of their stacks. Landing on an auction starts a bidding war for the next horse in the horse stack. Anyone can bid if they want to. You can tell the starting bid for the horse by their color level. Starting bids are posted on the board and on the back of the rules. Everyone must start with a minimum bid, but you can raise the bid by any amount. Bidding continues until no one is willing to pay more for the horse. Keep in mind that you will draw a matching color level value card for the horse after the auction. This decides the horse's actual value for the rest of the game, no matter what you paid. The highest bidder pays the winning bid to the bank and adds the horse and a matching value card to their stable. There are 3 buy a horse spaces. Only the player who landed on the space can buy the horse. Buy the next yellow level horse allows you to just buy the next yellow level horse in the horse stack for $5,000. The money goes to the bank. Draw a yellow value card for the horse. If the next horse isn't a yellow level horse, just search through the stack until you find one. Buy the next red level horse is the same as a yellow level horse space, but you pay $25,000 for the next red level horse instead. The you may buy a horse from any player lets you buy 1 horse from any player in the game. You pay the owner of the horse market value, which is shown on the back of the rules, and add it to your stable. The final type of space you could land on is the draw expense space. The player who landed on the space draws 1 expense card. Cards are either paid by you, the bank, which is called Empire Stables on the cards, or everyone. The money is paid to one of the players in the game through their job, called by the job's name. The card could either ask for a flat amount or a per horse fee where your horses are counted. If you have to pay a job not held by anyone, then you pay the bank. If you draw a card asking you to pay your own job, the bank will pay you instead. Sometimes the cards have special effects on the bottom. If a card says it lasts for the rest of the year, keep it with you until your token passes the New Year board space. +1 and -1s change your dice roll it shows. If the card says +1 on a specific discipline horse, like Hunter Jumper for example, place that card on a matching discipline horse. If you do not have the right horse, you don't get the bonus. Uninjure or unlame cards remove accidents from blue horses. When you are done with the expense card, put it back on the bottom of the stack. When you pass for land on the New Year board space, you have to pay yearly horse expenses for the horses in your stables. The fee is $2,000 per horse, and there is a chart on the back of the rules where the math has been done for you. One of the great things about Fantasy Stables is there's 4 different ways to end the game that allow you to control how long you want to play. When you reach your desired ending, just count up the total value of all your horses as well as your money. The player with the highest total wins. You can also add large amounts to your total by trying to collect one of the 33 bonuses listed in the rules. They add a fun poker-like element to the game as you try to collect the right horses. For example, this player has collected all of the solid chestnut horses, so they get to add $50,000 to their total. That's everything you need to know to play the regular edition. Thanks for watching, and if you have any questions, feel free to send us an email or message us on Facebook. Links to both are in the description below.